All right, guys, what if you wanted an Outcast 6S EXP and Arrma does not make one? Well, you go and make your own. This is what a customer of ours did with the help of me guiding him through the parts. Basically, he started out with a notorious V5 that was completely destroyed from using it, and he basically made himself an Outcast 6S EXP car that is just absolutely incredible. I think that the Outcast body is much nicer than the Notorious. I think you'll agree. It's just a beautiful body. This one is done in metallic aluminum paint. He also did the front bumper in a gunmetal, a special paint that goes on plastic with a hard shell. So it should be pretty durable. Overall, just a great look. Also went with the chopper tires. Now these are a 4S type of size tire. We think it's more appropriate for this size truck. Arrma from the factory on the Notorious, they put those big oversized wheels, and it really does wreak havoc on the differentials, especially when they're not filling them from the factory with enough diff fluids. If you buy any of the Arrma cars new, you got to open up all the differentials and load them up with diff fluids because they're not really loading them up. Anyway, that's just a side point. But the wheels definitely more appropriate on this car for size and definitely drivability. It's going to lower the center of gravity. It's going to be a lot more stable. And like I said, it doesn't destroy the differentials. It also looks better. It's more proportional to the car. This actually looks beautiful, and I wouldn't actually put any other tire on the car. This is a wheel and tire that's not belted, although it does not need to be because the foams in it are super stiff. It could handle 6S, not a problem at all. It is a very well-made wheel and tire. It's glued very strongly on the wheel. I don't know how J Concepts does it, but they definitely have a process that's better than anybody that I know. One of the few companies where I never see the tire separate from the rim. I can't say that for other companies, but this is a company that's an American company. They know what they're doing, and we're really proud of them and their products. The J Concepts have been making tremendous strides in improving their products and offering the chopper line of wheels and tires over a vast amount of different models from Arrma and Traxxas, and we really appreciate the products that they make. It's a beautiful addition to the Outcast 6S EXP that you see here. So anyway, let's go through over some of the components that the customer installed. The first one, which is really important, is the differential cases in aluminum. They're beautiful. They're a little expensive, but he did front and rear. The benefit of these is that they're not plastic. They're not going to be susceptible to cracking or heat exposure. They're not going to stretch over time. They're not going to warp. So if you shim the ring and pinion properly, it really does hold it in a very precise way. And it's definitely going to prevent any chipping on the ring and pinion like a lot of cars do, especially if you're flipping and jumping this thing and exposed to a lot of stress. So this EXB box was added front and rear, and it's a welcome addition to the car. Another addition to the car you see here is the EXB shocks. These are really nice shocks. They're basically Delrin pistons inside. They're very, very nice. Everybody knows that Park Flyers RC says that the Arrma 6S line of shocks are the best. You really can't get better, and there's no reason to upgrade them. These are off the EXB platform, and it's a welcome addition to the Outcast. He took the V6 side guards here from the Notorious. You see how it has protection here, blocks a lot of the dirt. It really does work, and it's functional. If you have an older Notorious or an older Outcast, you can put this on the car, and it fits. It's just great. A couple screws attached to the chassis, and it really is a beautiful addition. The other thing he did was he changed the wing mount with the wheelie bar to upgrade it to the new platform. That's the V6 edition. Hot racing parts sprinkled throughout the car. You have the stabilizer mount in the front by Hot Racing. You also have front and rear carriers in aluminum from Hot Racing. They're really nice. They're very well made, and we really appreciate them. And the car center diff holder is by Hot Racing. It's aluminum. It's a nice, precise part. Also, the motor mount, he put a Hot Racing motor mount in there. It has a little special adjustment on it. It's very easy to dial it in. It's got this little dial on it where you actually dial, it moves the motor back and forth so you can get perfect mesh. I like that a lot. It's much better than doing it by hand, especially if you're a novice or intermediate. Overall, I think this car is just an absolute package that the customer put together. We thank him for shopping at Park Flyers at the hobby shop, and we thank all the people that support the shop and our online store for when you buy parts from us. This is a beautiful custom project. I'm very proud of the customer for putting this together. Before he actually wanted to run it, he had me fine tune it, which I did. The mesh was off a little bit, and a couple things were going on with the radio, but we fixed everything. We also added some screws to the car where they needed, and just made the car a little bit better driving by changing the camber adjustments, making them equal on both sides and making them precise. Also changing the toe out from just a weird toe out to a 0 degree. So his car is going to be perfect when he gets to driving it. Anyway, if you're interested in buying a car like this, please reach out to Mark at 1-800-470-8932. I'd love to put one of these together for you. Again, this is an Outcast 6S V6, which does not exist, but we made one. And I'll tell you what, looks a lot better than Notorious. We really like the car a lot. And anyway, signing off, Mark from Park Flyers. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, and have a great day.